it's kind of different for us because we now have like 2 centres, looking to expand, that sort of thing. For most people, what are the different points of entry? Because your point of entry was you were doing some tutoring at home. Same with us, we were tutoring, like hiring halls and that sort of stuff. But when you came here, we obviously had this first centre. For most people, that's not really the case. So where do most people start their tutoring journey?
Well, I think first of all, make sure you've got an idea of what sort of subjects you like, have a passion for, and also maybe subjects that you're sort of specialists in. And then, pop down to, your local tuition centre. or maybe if you're at university, see if there's any sort of tutoring roles available there.
So what if but then a lot of people don't actually join centres. A lot of people just do online one-to-ones, or have people go to their house or go to people's houses themselves, or
so I think a good thing is if you want to go that route, then speak to family and friends.
That's how we started.
Yeah. See if there's anybody that needs help with a particular thing.
I don't know if it was just like initially, like I said, the first time I tutored, it was like a friend from school.
Yeah.
Who needed to catch up quite. She had a whole A-level first year to learn, and I sort of helped her in the summer. And obviously, I didn't expect payment or anything like that. That was just, I thought I'd help her out. So that was initially how I got into teaching. Yeah, leverage your connections. That's always true in anything.
Any business, yeah.
But you could also use some agencies.
Yeah.
So, like Tutor Hunt was quite, I think Tutor Doctor as well, and some of the others, like you can join an agency. Or pop down to your local centre.
I think the difference between a centre and an agency is with a centre you don't have to do any marketing, really.
Yeah.
You might not get as much as you would get for like a pure one-to-one from like going to a family who can afford someone to come around and tutor your child. But when you tutor in a centre, you don't have to worry about finding students, because the whole point of you being there is that they find students for you.
Yeah, you've got a bit more job security, I suppose. That's a way of thinking about it.
Yeah, whereas if you're tutoring on your own, you have to actively go and find your clients.
That's true. Well, it's like the way it works is like a student they go onto like their agency website, search for maths tutor in usually location. Because it's quite nice to get it face to face if you can. And then they have a certain budget as well. So like obviously
like a filter type thing where it's
obviously like a tutor, there's like transparency of prices in terms of what you get for a tutor. Usually if you're a more experienced tutor, you can charge more. Or sometimes if you've like gone to Oxbridge, it's quite an advantage. I mean, sometimes I just think like, does that make all the difference in the world? Not necessarily. Like,
this is something I wanted to come on to as well a bit later.
A lot of people don't view it as a necessity, isn't it? So when you're on your own, it can be difficult to...
I think unless you're like specifically, if you're an A-level student, for instance, and you're specifically going for Oxbridge, I think can be useful to have someone who's done the equivalent degree that you're going for and got onto it and has experience and can help you with the process a little bit, because
not just Oxbridge. I think for there's
any university.
With math subjects, a lot of the like universities want you to do additional exams that you may need help with. Same with medicine, dentistry.
So that's one of the great things and quite an empowering thing about the student going and looking and finding a tutor is you can find someone who suits you. So compatibility. I mean, that's always something that we do consider when we've got, when we put a student in a class.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the free trial's for.
Yeah.
Just to see whether they're happy with the way that we work.
Yeah.
Because different people have different preferences, right? So
Yeah, definitely.
thanks for watching this clip of the Education Lounge podcast. To watch another clip, click here or here. To watch the full episode, click here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps the algorithm.
The Education Lounge podcast.